Hello, Senator Ted Cruz. I am doing this video as a graduate student in the counseling program and as a future counselor. I'm doing this video to advocate for an increased grant money for school counseling purposes. This is important because mental health professionals and counselors in the school settings, both elementary and secondary schools, can help create a safer, environment for the students and hopefully help with the end of school violence. And so the ACA, American Counseling Association, has done a lot to help raise grant money for the schools so that they can hire more counselors. But I feel like this is an important issue around this time, just with considering the past couple of years. There were, it was the George Floyd incident, which sparked the Black Lives Matter movement. So I feel like, the world or this country is still feeling the racial tension. And so I think that's going to affect our students, especially in schools that do have different ethnicities. And so, I think mental health professionals can be there to help students navigate how to relate to one another and how to relate these events to their environment. Also, students have, the impact of COVID and not being in school for multiple years, so that affects them socially and academically and developmentally. They've missed different milestones. So if more counselors and mental health professionals could be in the schools just to advocate for these students, be there for somebody to talk to them, be there for the teachers too as they navigate, helping these students transition into a back to normal environment after COVID. I think that would be really helpful for the schools because a lot of the schools can't afford to hire mental health professionals full-time, and so they share a district mental health professional. But I think having the presence within each school would just be so much beneficial for both the staff and the students. And so that way these mental health professionals can teach the staff, who can hopefully teach the students if they aren't able to interact with the students on a one-to-one basis. So with that, I just urge you to look into legislation to give more grant money to different schools and pass bills that will help mental health professionals be present in the schools. Thank you so much for your time and listening to this message.